Hey guys, welcome back to another Divi project update for March 4th, 2023. It's Saturday. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. And yeah, who caught the Twitter Spaces yesterday? I know it was a long one, but if you did miss it, it was recorded this time. So Nick made sure of it. So yeah, you can play the recording, re-listen to it. I know it's 2 hours, it's long, but it is worth it because Rob Crypt, I believe he's our new COO. Well, on paper it says technically he says. So they talked about him during it, what his role at Divi Labs will be, as well as he said he will be like in the Discord channel talking a lot more, but he will be he's realizing what he can and can't say now since he's officially on the team, so he's getting a lot more information. But yeah, it was great. And he was like going, yeah, the spaces was long. Sorry about that, but it won't be again. I do suggest you guys listen to it, though. I dragged Nick into a pretty long list of historical items to set records straight and to expose things Divi did a poor job with. There was a little of both of each thing because there are many stories out there for each of them we went over. So yeah, they went over the telecom deal, how it just went so slowly that like it really affected our La Liga deal like at all. Like this should have been like a $52 million deal over the next 5 years, but that just kept going slow, so they got to redo it. They talked about re-Divi, how that was shuffling. Nick was like, so I'm still not sure how I feel about like debit cards. Is it need? Is it not? Nick even mentioned about like the Emirates. I think that was like the first time I actually heard him say it. But they also talked about the Rugby 7, so like what we're doing there. But also like with La Liga, like how we do have like plans like for there's like some bar, I forgot what it was called they were saying, but yeah, like there'd be like deals out there like, hey, if you pay with Divi, we'll give you a discount. So we'll show you how to use the wallet and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. So like what can still come along with that. They talked about whether the C-suite was heavy, so like the employments for Divi Labs. Like in the very beginning, there was like 52 employees, a lot, but it definitely has been reduced since then. They talked about the loss of users for KuCoin in the U.S. and like how that was like just pushed out because like I remember when we all got that email like KuCoin like Divi will no longer be on. Like everyone thought it was like a straight up ban, but no, it was just like legal issues with our GSR. But like again, how that could have been like put out a little bit differently. He also brought up like wallet issues, like the fiat on ramp, how like we had it, we didn't have it. They talked about Prime Trust, like how like they're really just in a room together and just happened. And like now with our new fiat on ramp partner, Simplex, like definitely a lot more questions took place there. Talked about the eDivi rollout. Let's see. They talked about general timing, fillers, and work to prevent that in the future. So marketing issues, yeah, they definitely brought up like the marketing stuff. And yeah, what else? But yeah, Rob was like, I'm hoping we can use that spaces as a launching point for moving forward. We have now spoken about everything we can speak to on those topics. I hope clarity was found between these issues and stories, but about them to then have been made up. I hope people can understand that delivering on things is not just about continuous process like making bolts, but how many inputs and outputs. But in the future, I'm going to try to implement changes in the way communication happens, how information is vetted, being released, and generally make it so information flow is better. So yes, we will hopefully be getting a lot more information to flow a little bit smoother, more in context with it. But yeah, definitely give us a listen to. I know it's long, put on the background, go for a drive, just listen to it all. Like if you're holding Divi, you believe in the project, you want to listen to the spaces. So again, I'll have a link in the description box below. But it was, again, like Cristiano said, it's awesome. I know. I thought I said it's an awesome listen, an awesome share. We'll listen to the space. So yes, please do listen to it. Let's see what else is going on in the Discord channel. Divi Espana. Hi Rob, do you mean you forgot to list your post? Something has value anymore? Well, a question that was left was Masternode or Divi staking. I don't think that was really brought up. Like Divi staking versus Divi staking versus Masternode. Again, like all that information is in articles out there. It's like it's like up to you to decide like on what you want to do, but both have value to the Divi project. And let's see what else is going on. Let's see, Rob was like, I thought it was clear. These are not a list of projects that have gone wrong. This is a list of topics that has had parts handled poorly for the community points of view. We talked about how some of that is due to poor dissemination of information, but a lot of it was due to things by being tied like Liga, Telecom, and KuCoin and GSR. like La Liga, Emirates GSR, US coin users, fiat on-ramp, and more things are currently active, and there are new things on the horizon. So the list was an invitation for you to go to the spaces and listen to the details, not a list of things that have gone wrong. Okay, so yeah. So like this list of things isn't of things that have gone wrong. It's just like how they were released of information. They're still in the process. Things are still on the horizon. But yeah, this is just stuff that was discussed in the spaces. So again, definitely give that a listen. Let's see what else. I'm happy to let's see. I'm happy to talk about, but I'm afraid training is currently ahead of me. I'm going to try to spend a little more time in this channel I have in the past, but I do hope someone can collate and outline the very long talk so that we can start there instead of having to rehash the 2 hours. Gotta jump. So yeah, if anybody has a list or a little breakdown on what was talked down in the timestamps, that would be awesome. But yeah, also in the spaces, there's like when they're talking about the DAO and like any developer, Divi developer out there, like since we are on the Ethereum network now with our eDivi, start building something. Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be amazing. Like just start building to start driving more attention to like Divi project. Like I definitely want to look into it. I know I'm not a coder, but once I have time, I would definitely love to see like what can I like recreate but for Divi instead. So that would be awesome. But yeah, this like Twitter Spaces and the DAO like questions are gonna be announced. Pretty cool. And let's see, what else is going on? From Repform, hi everyone. Since the Divi DeFi platform is not owned by Divi, or at least not by Divi Labs, how are you planning to take on the issues in terms of logistics and corporate governance when Divi DeFi will be integrated into the mobile wallet? I could not make it in time for the space today, so my apologies if it was already answered, but Nees replied, Divi Labs is a service provider for Divi, so they are part of Divi's ecosystem. Additionally, the Divi DeFi platform is DeFi, so not much is needed, and it will be considered like any partner when integrated into the wallet. So there you go. That's your answer there. And let's see, what else? Is there anything else going on in the Discord channel? Let's see. I think Gandalf is like it's just around the corner for like the simplex deal. Like we're just waiting on their end, so it's not Divi's end, but like it's going pretty smoothly. But yeah, Rob was like, yeah, that's fair. Like we talked about in the spaces, we will do better job of releasing information when it's appropriate. I hope we can also get the support from the community after the inevitable when next thing questions happen. There is pressure to answer that with soon, because what else would we say? We can't give a date when part of the process is in the hands of the third parties. We can't delegate the specific technical hurdles. So soon really means we are actively working on it. Maybe we can all get behind the meaning in a development context. So yeah, when you hear soon, it's in development, it's in the process. So I know people don't like hearing that. You want a precise date, but sometimes that just cannot happen sometimes. And was there anything else? Let's see. Someone asked earlier if the conversion in the app was down. Gary said it's been discussed in the support channel. Let's click on that. Let's take a look. Where was that? The conversion bridge is updating at KuCoin for the pairing, so you can go direct to the bridge here. Okay, so BTC to Divi. So yeah, the wallet was going through a maintenance at the moment. I think it's done, but this was yesterday. So conversion bridge is being updated. So yeah, but yeah, so much information was talked about in the past 2 days. So yeah, definitely guys, just go listen to that Twitter Spaces, and let's move on. What else is going on in the news? Let's see. Oh yeah, during the Spaces, Ryan talked about the pre-search just a little bit. Someone brought that up, just as asking like, how's the pre-search deal or thing that we have with them are working out? And Divi Project was tweeting like, after just a few weeks and keyword staking on pre-search news platform, we have been discovered by 166.5 thousand searches on potentially new sets of eyes. While this is a marathon, not a sprint, we are outpacing the competition. Yeah, so pre-search has always said like we are the most how do they say, like we are the most organized of all those guys who were out for the grant for the contest that we won with layer 1. But yeah, we've had an extra 166,000 eyes on us because of it. So woo, way to go Divi and pre-search. Awesome. And let's see, what else? The Divi wallet's tweeting, the wider crypto industry is experiencing a critical moment right now. We must learn from mistakes of large centralized players and prioritize user autonomy. There's only one way, Divi wallet. And I believe the hashtag Tether was involved, like pointing out the issues, like they had falsified information for bank users. So yeah, every day we champion decentralization and self-custody. It's why we started this journey and why we continue. So it's all about self-custody, guys. But yeah, Wall Street Journal news, because the crypto companies behind the user tethered falsified documentations of banking information. So ooh, yeah, that's going on. I'll definitely try to find an article out there and cover that for you on my daily crypto news articles. But yeah, all right. And then lastly, from Divi Research, this will change the game, people. Thank you, Nick Saponaro and Joshua Caleb, for bringing this to existence. I love DiviGO Tech for their ability to share rewards from a large pool, so smaller holders can earn this, and does it in a decentralized way. I love it, because yeah, are you ready? When Nick tweeted the Divi farm, like, usually I think when Nick said, like, when stuff is like already ready to go, like they announce it like a week beforehand, and then it's like, okay, we can get them, it's working. But yeah, Divi farming is coming. I can see on the Divi DeFi site it's coming soon. So we can see Nick testing it out. He said that in the spaces, like, yeah, he's been having fun with it. But in the meantime, you can already start uh, a liquidity pool with the Divi bridge, like, let's see, or with the Divi Ethereum pairing right now. Let's see, take a look at that. How's that going out? It's been a while since I checked it out. And now I got my little small pair in there. Oh, we went up today. We're up 42%. Total liquidity in the Ethereum eDivi pairing is 265,910. That's a pretty nice. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, like, you will need to add a liquidity pool if you want to be a part of the farming. So just keep it in mind. But just again, test it out, practice. Don't like move your entire masternode or whatnot over there if you're not familiar with liquidity pools and staking in a DeFi side. But that's about it, though, for this Divi project update. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Price of Divi right now is at 0.0073 cents. We're down 2.54% since yesterday. And market cap's at $24.2 million. Trading volume is 38,000. And our current market cap rank is number 586. So here's that day chart for you, for where we're down the 2%, was it? Yeah, this is only a 2% change in a 24-hour period. So yeah, not much of a movement there. And total master nodes is 1,951. Okay, so that's down 6 nodes since yesterday. Again, it's up to you. Do you want to stake your nodes? Or do you want to be in the staking vault? Do you want to have a master node? Or do you want to have it in the liquidity pool? So now you have another option there for using your Divi. So, And as always, if you need to download the Divi wallet, there's always a link down below in the description box at DiviWallet.com. It's a wallet made for everyone, and this is crypto made easy. So I hope you enjoy the content, and if so, hit that thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.